Hello, just a little message to say that these will be the Earth readings today. I will only be doing the Earth readings today because the energy that I'm working with to do these readings is extremely thick and heavy. I will need time to readjust. So please understand that I'm doing my best to do them properly so that I don't clash two energies. That's not what's needed right now. That being said, please understand that these readings will not resonate with everyone. They are just general, and to have fun with them and enjoy them. But yes, I'm afraid it's Earth readings today, but please understand I need to realign to be able to step into another energy and to continue. Thank you for being understanding. Love and light, and many blessings. Hello, Earth signs. Welcome back. Welcome back. I do have a lot of critters around at the moment for that reason, but hopefully what I'm going to now do is give you a general reading, but I'm going to help you by giving you a dragon to work with if you so want to. I am using the Witch's Wisdom cards, also the Dragon Oracle cards, and the Dragon Magic Guidance cards. Capricorn, please, can we have our reading for Capricorn, please? I will show them in January. Taurus, please. And Virgo. Oh gosh. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Let's bring this a bit closer for you so you can see. We have the Pilgrim. Now, the thing that I like about the Pilgrim is notice the fox. The fox at the side of the Pilgrim, the guide. The person at the side walking, and look at the light coming from the Pilgrim at the bottom. There's a clear night. There's nothing really that suggests a path of destruction or a path of avoidance of light. It looks very, very clear. It looks like a journey, but that journey is guided, which is on the picture, is guided by the fox, which is a good thing, obviously. I love foxes. Everything looks kind of like a fox. Even the wild dogs, they're gorgeous. But this obviously is a journey, but it's not a journey taken alone. And being a pilgrim, it's something, I would say, a journey that will lead you to a place needed or knowledge needed. It's all about that journey of oneself, I suppose, you know, when you have to take time away from people to begin something new. But even though you're away from people and you're beginning this new journey, for some strange reason you felt the best you could ever feel if you understand what I mean. You felt more powerful standing alone like this than having this group of people around you, and it's opened your eyes up to many new things. And this is why it's so clear for you to see, because sometimes we have to be alone to see the clearness, to see the things that we need to on a spiritual level. It's the journey of oneself, getting to know yourself inside. And that's important, and many people do forget that, I think. You know, as time goes along, it's something that they seem to forget that they can do, is find their magic within and lead the way. And I think that's something that you'll be doing or have begun doing. It doesn't mean you'll be alone forever, it's just a sign that right now the sky is so clear and you see so well. You may not have a lot material-wise, or you may not have many things, so to speak, but you are extremely at heightened senses, and you actually have more than people realise, because what you have comes from within yourself. It doesn't come from the things of the people around you, it comes from a higher place. Then we have healing. This is the guidance coming in to say that if that healing is needed, look to the sky. Look to the sky and ask to be guided where to find the healing that's needed, because it's coming in, you just need to grasp it. Also, if there's someone that needs healing, maybe help them on their way too, to see the light and the place of healing, because this could be a power within you rather than you needing it. It's not specific to say which is which, but it's there in the earth, in the sky, it's there to be used. You just have to pinpoint it. That's all. And once pinpointed, it can be harnessed and it can be used. Then we have fire. The 9 of fire, the fruits. Also the forbidden fruits, I guess. The red, ripe fruits of, well, the tree, I guess, or the bush. Depends really, doesn't it? Berries are on bushes and whatnot, but with it being fire energy, it could be that you have a lot of fire in you, maybe, or that someone around you has a lot of fire in them. It can mean that. Not necessarily all the time, but sometimes it can. But this fire is all about abundance, obviously, and generosity. There's a lot going off in that one little picture, and even though it's a small picture, it packs a pretty mighty punch. And it's saying that you have delight within your soul and perfection will unfold in front of you. Remember, every seed becomes a stem, and every stem becomes a flower, as long as it's guided and looked after the right way. On that flower, that becomes a fruit, if grown again, to become a fruit, obviously if looked after. So this is about trying to align in symmetry, align yourself to the cosmic, share, give back, enjoy life, because it's changing right now. Life's ever changing anyway, but it is changing for the better. A revelation is coming when you take this journey, and that's from the first card we got. When you take that journey, your revelation will come. And within this revelation, this opens up the abundance and the gratitude and the generosity. because something's coming your way if you could just align. And you know, within the 3 cards, despite the fact that they have kind of different meanings, this alignment has come in more than once in those cards. There's an alignment part to all of those cards. So it's like, align yourself central on the path for the journey, align yourself central for the healing, align yourself central for the abundance. So there's something not quite on point, but you'll find it if you just keep going forward. Something's not quite right, it's off point. That's what I'm getting, and an alignment's needed. So, Capricorn, I'm now going to find out which dragon is needed to help you. I love this one. I actually do have this one, and I thought it was just a name. What? It's not. This is the one I have. The Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope and joy. See? Alignment. This is your dragon. I work with this one. The Lilac Flame is all about healing. That flame is very healing and very purifying, but it's also about guiding you to alignment when something's not quite right. So it does make sense that you got that dragon. Always quite purple in colour. The purple flame is the healer. The dragon itself is the one that will open up your mind to higher senses, to higher being, but it will also show you how to realign your energies to make life more fruitful for you. So it does make sense that you've got that dragon. Okay, the dragon magic. Let's see. Ooh. Let go of fears that you are not worthy or that you are incapable of coping with. You need not fear the bright light that shines within. The world needs your energy and needs it now. See? There is something in there that needs to be released. There is something that's needed, and again, this will be another reason for the Lilac Flame, because believe it or not, the Lilac Flame, even though a lilac, is much brighter than any other flame you'll come across. It's brighter than the orange, the blues. It's one of the brightest. And with the card coming out and saying, look, with the dragon magic, you need to find that inner light, and it needs to be released because the world needs you. And I think collectively, someone's trying to say to you, look, it's not been great, we know, but really you kind of lost yourself a little bit, so can you please just slap yourself and realign? I'm only kidding, but you know what I mean. Can you get your stuff together, sort yourself out and realign and work with these energies, because then you'll be absolutely fine. You just kind of higgledy-piggledy at the moment and just need to realign. So that's your reading, Capricorn. Oh, your energy is heavy right now. So I hope you get some release, because it's definitely sat quite heavy on me. So I am sending you love and light and positive healing. I shall see you next time. Bye. Hello, and we are back. And obviously now we come to Virgo, and the reason I've gone that way is because that's the way that was guided for me to do. I was going to go Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. But no, I'm being told it needs to go this way, so this is the way that it's going to go. So now we are on Virgo, and Taurus will be the next. So, Virgo, we have Wisdom Keeper. A very interesting card, communal. Someone who has the ability to have that knowledge, yet is keeping it to oneself right now, is storing the information until the time is right. There's been a barrier put up between you and anyone around you. You put up a barrier because you don't trust anymore, so that barrier's gone up thick and strong. You're okay in your own little corner, but at the same time, it's important to communicate when needed. The Wisdom Keeper is obviously quite knowledgeable and wise, but at the same time can find themselves lost within themselves, which can lead to problems later on. It's great to have a barrier up and to not trust so easily, but sometimes in life people come along when that barrier is not needed, and it can be hard to tell which to let in and which not to. Work on your intuition, even if you have to sit, meditate upon that person, bring that energy in and build on your intuition so you know who to let in and who to push out. And I don't mean that quite literally, obviously, but it will show you the people that you may need to lessen communication with, for example, and bring in better people to communicate with. That barrier is there for a reason, but to overextend it and further it can cause problems later on. Oh, we have the Five of Air. Now, the owls are very wise. The owl's always been a very wise creature, and even though the air behind is grey and cloudy, there is green of abundance. So this, again, it's you're lacking communication with people. You've set yourself to one side from people. They, in a way, these people think they are above you, but they are not. No one's above anybody. But this is how it looks from your point of view. Like they are above you, you're below them, and the future is very cloudy, and you may feel like the abundance is being lost through the trees. It's solitude, it's taking yourself away from people and putting yourself on your own, and the others looking down at you as though you're, well, as though you don't belong. The idea of that is you need to, if there's people that are like that around you, and then trust me, they are not real people to have around you, because any people in your life will always be on your level. That's always going to be important to them as much as it is to you. Okay, we have the Three of Fire. Obviously the fire has come in and it has destroyed quite a lot in your life. Can you see? There's nothing on the trees. There's still smog and black branches and smoke around. However, just because you've been in the dark and destruction has created this path. And you followed the path of destruction, thinking it was the right choice. It was not. You finally are starting to see it was not the right choice. You're finally starting to realise that just maybe within this path of destruction you can find your true self. You can find the light and you can follow it. And as you go and follow the light, you'll find the light, follow the light, be the light's abundance, grow yourself. Don't worry about others, worry about you. Grow and learn yourself. Take yourself apart from the corrupt, from the blackness. Follow the light. It doesn't matter if the light is in you and coming out, if the light is just something ethereal that you see, or if the light is in another person that you see. It's a light that you absolutely need right now. Without that, you will be lost. You will be lost. And if you get lost, then coming back is going to be even harder. Yay! Then we have balance, and we have number 11, which is the angelic number. You see, find the light, get the protection. This is what will happen as long as you carry on with the light and don't go back to the corrupt. As you can see, you are very balanced, you're very one with nature, very grounded. The sky, it's got birds in it that are watching over you. You have a fox and a bear. There's strength, definite strength and courage. And there's the wisdom of the fox. And all the little birds, they all are freedom and being free from what trapped you before. Having the courage to take your own steps to that balance, finding the child within, becoming a little childlike along the way, but for the greater good, for the better good, and being able to finally be at ease and at balance by the end of that, which is ideally what you need. Good ending. Now I'm going to try and see what dragons needed. The air and fire dragon. Expand your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Perfect. Here you are. What a beautiful dragon too. Ice and fire it looks like, but so this is air and fire, and what this is saying to me is that those two energies are lacking right now. So it's important to work with this dragon to realign the air and the fire, because the air and the fire, you've lost the passion. You've lost the passion for your path and for your way forward. This dragon will help you find it. You've lost your intuition and creativity due to the mass destruction that's happened previously. This dragon will bring it back and help you find it. So this is the perfect dragon for you, because with what's needed to find that light, to get through that destructive path that's been left behind, and to enlighten oneself, finding balance, this is the dragon. And it's going to help with those two energies, because those are the energies that are not quite right regarding your self and your inner being, and that dragon will put it right. Dragon and magic. Oh, okay. Dragon Court. We dragons love a just outcome. Our might is on your side, and we will stand by you until justice has been done. Hear us roar this pledge to you. justice is yours. So there you go. There's your justice. That makes absolute sense to me. And this doesn't mean justice unto others, because you already know that you chose that for whatever particular reason. At that time you chose it because you thought it was right, but it was not. This is more justifying to oneself, just within yourself. Justice to yourself. Allow yourself to have that justice. So that's your reading, Virgo. They really wanted me to get that out, so there we go. I hope it resonates with some of you. It will not resonate with everyone. Obviously, it's a general reading, so. But I hope it does some. Many blessings. Hello, my lovely Taurus. And yes, you was going to be before, but I ended up doing you at the end because that's how they wanted it done. I apologise. Okay, so we have the Three of Air. The Three of Air, Taurus, is, so the three herons are coming up from the darkness into the sky to see all. It's the eye opener, and the energy is quite strong. The herons are strong in energy. They are very, very strong. And it's believed the herons, because of their strength and how they take flight, they power and harness the ancestral dragon energy. Now, this is about rising above to see what is needed to be seen. It's finding that answer within patterns and spirals and triangles and etc. Not so much geometry, more the patterns that are more unique to you. That's just an example. It's finally reaching up, but for a good reason. Then you're able to see what's needed. Then we have the Five of Earth. This is the cycle, actually. Plants being harvested. The hair goes over the dead one with the bones and the babies. And the babies are under the new flowers. This is the rebirth, the death and rebirth of something that's no longer needed in your life. It's the rebirth of yourself and changes that need to be made because they've been fixed in a cycle within your life, and those changes do need release. So because they need release, this card is coming through to say, look, yes, everything is a circle, you know, it starts and it ends, and most of the time it revolves again. However, this particular thing that is coming to light is one that may need to actually be snipped in the circle and die so that you can rebirth and begin something new. It could be anything, but whatever it is, it's definitely needed, and you'll be guided to see exactly what it is. Then we have the Ancestor, number 7. When we get the Ancestor card, obviously the 7 is definite being watched over. Someone watching over you, Taurus. Not just that, the Ancestral card comes through regarding family matters, bloodlines, past trauma that needs to be released, inheritance, being guided by your ancestors coming forth and saying, we are here to guide you and we approve. So I guess it depends what's going on in your life to what this card would represent to you. But just know that having the Ancestral card come through, they will guide you anyway. You may not see them, you may not even feel them, some people do not. But in other ways that you may not notice, they're guiding you already, and they are there to say, Excuse me, guys. Do you know when an energy enters your area and you feel it and it's quite big? That's what's just happened. Right at the side of me. Okay. Any past trauma will be healed so that you can move forward. And the idea of moving forward is that whatever it was no longer serves you for your greater good. So, release. So it is more about releasing something no longer serves you, and something that happened and hurt you in the past to be able to move forward. It's about that, and excuse me, this past trauma hurt a lot, but it's very important to get past it and deal with it and shed it away to move into a new you. When we have the goddess of air, Arachnia, and the spider weaves a web, the web of life that connects all. The elements come in spider threads that we take. We basically see them and we take them and we use them. If you're air, usually you'll have air, and earth, you'll have your earth ones, and there are some that have all, but this is about relationships connecting ones together, the connections of a life through relationships. It's regarding the past to be released because new things are coming forward, relationship building and connecting your feelings and emotions where needed. You know, it's like building that web of your own around you and connecting where it's needed to go. It's the platform and you're building it up to seek out a new beginning, like a rebirth. So it's a journey. It's a journey of life. But yes, release, release, release is extremely important for some reason, Taurus. I'm going to get you a dragon and see which dragon you need to be working with. Oh. Enables, fire and water dragon enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected, but have fun. How perfect is that dragon? This is the dragon that you need. How beautiful is this dragon? You need the fire and water dragon to help you with that release, to this change, this building the web. This is the one. He's going to help you. He. This is the dragon that you need to call in, the fire and water dragon, to come and show you these changes are okay. Grasp them and have fun with them, for your life now will flow much more smoothly. Perfect dragon makes perfect sense. Perfect. Okay, dragon magic. Well, okay. Dragon's blood. Blood sings no. Blood sings to blood. No. Within our veins, the secrets of the ages are alive. We urge you, human, connect with our blood, our history, our stories, and keep alive the dragon within. So change the way of thinking to a world of and I understand why, because you are Taurus and you're very seeing is believing, very grounded, and most earth signs are to a certain extent, but this is coming in to say you must believe. You must believe and open your mind much more in order to get to the destination in which you seek. Don't let this dragon die. Take it in and work with this dragon. Find it. Don't stop until you found it, because it's needed, and that connection will change everything for you. And that's your reading, Taurus. It won't resonate with everyone, but I hope it does with some. Love and light, and many blessings.